What we got?
Just first, having number 8 back out there to go against, what's that been like?
From a defensive perspective, it's been a lot more challenging. Josh and them have done a great job, but anytime you can bring your two-time MVP back, things especially get a little more hectic. So it's been great. It gives everybody good energy. Glad to see he's healthy, doing well, and like I said, it makes our jobs as a defense a lot more harder. But we enjoy it.
You're notoriously close with Brent Urban. How happy were you to see him come back this year? And you guys obviously have a little bromance.
Awesome. No, he texted me before he had to make his decision. Excuse me. No, Coach Weave labeled us the fun bunch. That's like a brother to me, one of my best friends in the league. So super excited, and I'm glad he did shoot me a text and let me know Weave and Coach Mike were trying to poach him. So glad to have him back for sure.
Is there a lot of value in bringing back all of the defensive linemen from last season? Is that something that's a positive, do you see?
I would believe so. Anytime you have continuity, more so bringing back guys who actually impact winning. So, but we bring back Beaks, one of the best D tackles in the league, obviously top 100 kind of guy. Myself, I played well. Obviously, Brody will be here again. Trav is here again. They've taken tremendous steps. Bringing back Herb, solid 5. They don't have a lot of those around the league, so we're glad to have him back. And just adding a lot of guys like Sanat and Josh and all those guys. So anytime you want to, have a great defense, you bring back guys throughout the secondary and then fronts, obviously, I just spoke on. But having continuity, having guys who contribute to winning, understand how things go and how things fit together is important.
Mike, you've certainly spoken with great enthusiasm about Travis's potential. Does this feel to you like the year for him to make the leap and for everybody to sort of see it?
Yeah, I don't think you'd be asking me if you ain't feel the same way. But he's made a tremendous amount of strides. I'm just kind of trying to be what Brandon was for me, a big brother to him, but Brandon gave me a lot of room to grow and figure things out and play next to him, play with him. That's something that I've seen a lot of growth in Trav. He's been making a lot of plays, and I don't mind splitting reps with him as I get older, obviously, but to see him grow, to see him make those strides, and to see I believe he's going to have an amazing year this year, for sure.
When you guys are obviously deep and talented, do you guys talk about or think about openly about being the best defensive line rotation in the league? That's something.
Yeah, that's what we train for. Every year we come out and we got bigger guys. We don't always have we have just a better BK now, but we don't have those flashy names, if you will. So we end up probably in 10th or so. We play good defense here, but we don't have those star quality names on the inside. But each and every year we tend to rise throughout the year. So that's something we train for. That's something that we expect, just being a dominant D-line. Like I said, we all don't have the gaudy numbers that some teams have, but like I said, I think we measure by the collective group and how everything goes. So when Rowe had success, when PQ had success, Trenton will have success. Obviously, Beaks and everything will come along. So we all have a part in this thing, and like I said, at some point we'll get there.
A lot of eyes on the line with so many starters leaving. What has it been like for you going up against them and watching them grow through these past few days?
It's been a joy. Voorhees is going to be really good. He's just learning and getting back. So Ben has been here. Salah as well. So I think it's just the first few days of camp, but filling that role, it takes a while. But also when you go against guys like myself and Trav and Brody and get those different looks and get those opportunities that they never had before, I think they'll grow a lot. So we're all enthusiastic, and like I said, we just kind of got to see how it all fills out. But they're hungry to make a name for themselves. So that's the most important thing.
Michael, obviously Zach Orr has been here a number of years as an assistant, but you played with him for a year.
Certainly.
What do you remember about him as a player that maybe signaled this could be his calling at one point in time? Just what's it like having him as your defensive coordinator?
So I would say the thing that always stuck out about Zach is just how team-oriented he was, selfless he was, and then when he got his opportunity, he became an all-pro. So not many people can have that trajectory, especially being an undrafted guy. So just see how he worked and how he was so diligent and waited his way patiently, kind of like his coaching career. I know his career was cut short due to something he couldn't control. But to see him rise through the ranks, like I said, he was a brother of mine on the field, 8 years ago? So to see how he's rising is awesome. And that makes me want to play for him just that much harder, just play much harder for him. But I definitely enjoyed to see him rise, and I think he's doing a great job, and I think we'll play really hard for him.
two things about last year's defensive line were really special. One is that 5 guys played every single snap. There weren't any other extraneous folks, so 44% of the snaps on average. The other thing was that you guys were in there a hell of a lot more of the pass rush snaps than in previous years when you had a lot of outside linebackers kicking inside. Can you talk about those two things a little bit? In particular, was there any conditioning difference between 22 and 23?
I wouldn't say so. Scott has always done a great job, even when we had Steve prior. It's just more so, Coach Weave and now Coach Dennis is trusting our inside guys to make a lot more effect on the pass. They're expecting it. So, guys train for it throughout the offseason, but, traditionally we've had bigger, bulkier guys like ourselves who just blast through A-gaps, and that's kind of was it. But as our defense has evolved, as they started expecting different things, and obviously we're in the passing league now, those things of a pass rush and affecting the passer have been what's required now. So, I'm grateful that Coach Weave has allowed us to grow into that role. But like we see, we got myself, we got Trav, Brody. All of us can, not only stop the run, but make a great effect on the passer. It may not be sacks, but pressures and all those kind of things. So, it's good when you got big bodies and mix in those guys, like bring down like Herb or bring down a Dauphin, play him at 3 technique and get some one-on-ones and those type of things. But, it's definitely something that's expected now. So I think it's something we train for.
Like, what's it like to be in the A-gap when Derrick Henry's in there for the goal line carries?
It's not fun. Normally I get a double team, and then by the time the double team comes off, it's a guy who's taller than me running through the hole really, really fast. So, it's good to have him on my side. As of right now, it's not fun for camp, but I've been on the other side of playing against him a few times. One went terribly wrong. So I know what he's capable of, but it's not fun, but also I'm glad he'll be doing that for us instead of against us now. Rest in peace, Jacoby Jones.